Hi everyone, Sherman Chin here. Another warm, sweaty afternoon, and today I'm going to tell you guys why the serrated edge here is so much better to sharpen than a plain edge. So a serrated edge is actually easier to sharpen than a plain edge. I know this is quite controversial, but there's a caveat here, is that you need this sharpening tool that is a rod, a diamond sharpening rod that is small enough to fit your serration. So immediately you can see why it's easier to sharpen, because you just need to sharpen one small part versus a long edge. So another caveat is you have to keep sharpening when you find that any of those serrations are dull. Okay, and if you guys want to buy tools like this cold steel knife or this sharpener, you can check out thomasTools.com.my. Use my discount code ShermanChin or use the link down below to get 5% off. So I'm going to show you guys this knife and which part of the serrations. This is the Lynn Thompson Spartan. I did a review video yesterday on it, so you saw me cutting wood or cutting branches with it, and now it has become, this particular serration has become not sharp. Okay, the second one, I think. So I'm going to show you the third one, which is still sharp. So you can see that, you know, if it's sharp, what it's supposed to do, it's supposed to be able to cut straight like this. Okay, there's a bit of hang up here because the paper is a bit it's folded. So let me get a non-folded paper. Okay, so you guys can see. Okay, the third one is really fine. You can see that it cuts, right? A really straight cut. Now I'm going to use the second serration here. Okay, you guys can see this. Camera here, please focus on this. Okay, so the second one, the second serration, you can see that it does not cut, it has been blunt. So you see it's creating all this jaggedness, and what you need is basically this diamond rod. Put it in the second serration indentation here, right? And then just sharpen it. Okay, just go up and down. The angle, you just have to get one angle and stick to it. So yeah, that's another reason why it's easier to sharpen a serrated edge, because you only need to get the angle consistent for each of the indentation. Meaning that if you sharpen another indentation, it can be at a slightly different angle, right? Because, you know, imagine this as little tiny plain edges, but they are just, each of them is just separate, right? So after you sharpen them, you can feel you should be able to feel the burr forming behind. Right now I can feel it, so it's pretty annoying. Let's see if I can get it. Okay, you can see that I've sharpened it a bit, and you can see that the hole there, it has been pushed behind, so the metal has been pushed behind. I can feel the burr. Okay, so to be able to remove the burr, you need like a diamond file, and just make sure you, because the back of this is actually flat. Okay, there's no bevel here. There is a bevel in front, so the front part, I just fire it a bit to get the burr removed. When I remove it from the back, it goes to the front part, and then from the front part, you need to just remove a bit of the bevel. Okay, so let's test it again on this piece of paper. Okay, now you can see it's straight, right? And of course there's a bit of hang up there, but yeah, so you can see why it's easier to sharpen just a little serration, right? Everything else is sharp, so it's just one serration compared to, let's say, this one. Maybe it wasn't sharp yesterday, or it's still sharp. So yeah, I can't really show you guys. So the thing is that if it's not sharp, you need to sharpen the entire plain edge here. And of course, if you have a sharpening rod or a sharpening file, it's going to be difficult because you need to sharpen the entire edge. But if you have a sharpening stone, then you can just use the whetstone and sharpen on the whetstone, like this Kuromoku. Yeah, I have here, this is a 2000 grit Kuromoku. I've shown the video of me sharpening plain edges, so I'm going to link it down below to save time. But yeah, I think I've demonstrated why the serrated edge knives are actually easier to sharpen than plain edge knives, and you can actually carry these around like a pen, right? This one is actually like removable, and you can push this in, right? Or you can just take that out and carry it like a pen and travel wherever you go with the knife, and then you can sharpen it anywhere. So that's why serrated edges are much easier to sharpen. Again, caveat being that you have to sharpen often, check which parts are not, which of the serration indentations are not sharpened, and just sharpen them. And then if you do that, then it'll be easier to sharpen than a plain edge. So with that, I hope you guys understand why it's easier. I think it's easier, in my opinion, to sharpen a serrated edge than a plain edge. I'm gonna end it here. If you guys like this video, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and click that notifications bell. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you guys again real soon in the next video. Bye now.